I'm delighted to have with me today Nicole, who is a student ambassador from the University of Northampton. How are you today, Nicole?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm brilliant. Really, really good. Glad that you're here. And we're going to have a little bit of a exploration into the degree that Nicole chose to do and the careers that are linked to that. So, Nicole, tell me, what are you studying at university?
So I'm studying a joint honours of Education Studies and Sociology, so really exciting.
That's really good. That's really good. Do you know why did you choose that degree in particular?
Finding a joint honours with most universities are quite hard to come by, so I liked the joint honours that the University of Northampton offered. Not many other universities offered it, and I liked the breadth of the subjects. It's, for me, basically studying two different degrees, so you never really get bored of it because you're always doing a bit of another subject.
Oh, that's really good. No, that's cool. So to get onto that course, what kind of qualifications did you have to have?
So me personally, I had A levels. I had my A levels in media studies, history, and health and social care. You could have attended my subject with BTEC options, but I just didn't go down that route. I stayed on at my sixth form.
Did you have to do anything else, or did you to get onto the course? Do you have any other experiences?
I didn't actually need anything to get onto the course other than a B and two C's to get onto my course. So I just did work experience because I knew from a younger age I decided that I wanted to go into the career that I wanted to go into as a teacher. So I just loved working with children. So I did a lot of work experience on the side, but it wasn't compulsory for my subject, no.
Do you think that work experience has helped you on your degree?
I think it has, in the sense that it's given me an idea of whether I want to go into teaching and the education sector. I think a lot of people just go into university without having work experience. And I think after they come out, they kind of go, oh, I wish I'd done work experience because I haven't done a day in the job that I want to go into. So I think work experience is definitely important. Just because your course doesn't need you to do it, my course doesn't, but I will definitely be doing some, hopefully, fingers crossed, in the summer, because I think it's great to go on the CV, whether it's compulsory or not.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I remember I did some work experience in schools before I went down the education route as well, and it was so important. So, you know, you've mentioned that your aspiration was to become a teacher. The course that you're doing, would you say that that's still the same aspiration that you have now?
Yes, I went into the course wanting to become a teacher of social sciences. I'd like to become a teacher of history. I haven't completely decided. So the course I've done is quite broad. Fingers crossed, doing sociology allows me to do the history PGCE. Since starting education studies, I've kind of gone down the psychology route. So I really enjoy psychology. So it's kind of opened, I suppose, a can of worms now, because I'm like, actually, do you know what? I like sociology. I like going down that route. So I've gone in with quite a strong mind of one subject that I want to teach. So I am kind of swaying. I've got a more or less career option, but it's swaying at the moment.
So would you say then that the joint degree that you're studying for has kind of prepared you in ways that you didn't expect, almost like through transferable skills, I suppose?
Yes, I think we're choosing a joint honours, which is why the reason I chose it really is because I could go down the education route. So I don't have to become a teacher. I've got the educational skills, so I can go down looking at why children from deprived backgrounds aren't going into education, trying to help that, because I've got the reasons for why they aren't. I could go down the sociology route that, again, doesn't mean I have to become a teacher. And because of the skills that I've gained from both of my courses, it allows me to become a history teacher, hopefully. So it opens up a complete range of different doors. I know people on my course that want to go into law, that want to go into social work, which I suppose doesn't really have anything to do with the subject, but because of the skills I get from the degree, it opens up a lot of doors.
That's really good. Yeah, it sounds like you've got a lot of different opportunities that you can move into. So Thinking about your course in particular, so what kind of topics have you studied within your course itself?
So at the moment, which actually has become a passion of mine, is class. So I've just finished writing a essay on why is there inequalities in Russell Group universities. So I enjoyed that. I had some personal experience with it, so I found it. I just ran with it, and I've now written an essay on it. So I really enjoyed that, and it's opened up my eyes to equalities out there that I never really thought about, and actually has ignited a passion that I never thought I had. I've just finished writing a very long assignment on the sex education in Holland and America. So you could pick any two countries. It could have been the UK. I just wanted to be a bit more adventurous and pick in the UK. So I picked complete countries that I've never really gone to. And sex education was just something that I think needs to be brought into schools a little bit more. So it was quite interesting to see how Holland, it was compulsory and they had to teach it, and America, it was a case of if you want to, you can, but you don't have to. So it was a really interesting subject to research.
So research being a really important part of that, and you've got within your course the freedom to explore things that are of interest to you.
Yeah, that was extremely important. I think the thing that I've struggled with first, well, not really struggled because I have enjoyed it, is the fact that you given, so I'd study 6 modules, 2 free education, free sociology, and that's that. I learn them and I don't have a choice in it. Luckily, I actually did enjoy it, so that helped. But next year, I actually get a choice, so it helps a lot more because not every university offers a choice of modules. So I was just lucky where I am. I actually found more than 6, which is going to be an issue in a few months' time when I have to pick them. So I'm quite lucky. I love my modules and I can't wait to start, which is a long way off, but I really can't wait to start next year already.
So have you got what other experiences would you say your degree course has given to you, in addition to the actual course content itself?
Okay, independence. At school, you're kind of told, right, it needs to be in for this day. Okay, it needs to be in for this day. Do you want to stay behind and help? When I did my A-levels, there was Easter classes. There was, oh, do you mind staying behind? You practically had it kind of told to you every day when the essay's in. For my comparative study, which was the sex education essay, it was a case of, right, this is when it's set, which was last year. And then they did a assignment where we were like, okay, look, you need to do it, and then it's due in February, and either you do it or you don't. So there is a lot of independence. You don't have somebody telling you every day to get it done. You know when the deadline's due. You either make it or you don't. So independence and organisation is key.
Okay, thank you, Nicole. You've been absolutely fantastic and given us a real insight into your course and the different career opportunities that's afforded you. So yeah, good luck with the rest of your course. Thank you.
Thank you.